Hello, guys. Okay, so 2 months ago, I began to do a full review of the Ulefone Armor 24. Okay, so I talked about various aspects of the phone. I talked about its performance, the camera, the night vision, the floodlight, and some other aspects. Okay, so it's 2 months today. I've been using this phone as my daily driver. So I wanted to talk about my experience using the phone as a daily driver regarding its performance and other aspects. Okay, so first and foremost, I'll talk about the battery. This phone comes with a 22,000 mAh battery, which from the manufacturers and other reviews I've seen, so many persons say it lasts for 7 days. So I'll say on standby it can last for over 2 weeks and so on. Okay, but from my experience, because I'm a heavy user, I use my device for everything from editing of videos, browsing, you know, um, based on the kind of work I do as an IT person. I use my phone on a regular basis within a day. Okay, so the most I've seen the battery last on this phone is 2 days. That's what I've experienced. The battery cannot exceed 2 days in my own experience. That's on heavy usage. When I use it as my daily driver for everything, especially while I'm working, uh, using it to share Wi-Fi with my computer. So it lasts for 2 days. That's the most I've seen the battery last. Then another aspect I want to talk about is its performance. Okay, so the performance of this phone is good in terms of it's fluid when you're operating it. It's very fluid. Apps do not freeze while using it. But something I found out is that even with the 12 gigs of RAM, I decided not to use the RAM extension that's up to the 24 gigs that it can be extended to. I just decided to use the 12 gigs RAM. So in my own experience, it's good, but I don't know if this issue is from Chrome browser. If I have so many tabs, because I like keeping tabs open, I can keep up to 20 something tabs open. So I notice it always refreshes when I keep a lot of tab open, even though they are not up to 10. When I go back to a previous tab, with the RAM and everything, I don't expect it to refresh, but it keeps refreshing. So that's another letdown for me. Then I've used it to play games such as especially Call of Duty mobile. It was smooth. There was no glitch. There was no freezing. So I would say the performance is okay for somebody that just uses their phone for maybe daily activities and some video editing and all that. Okay, so it's okay, but for the kind of things I do, I would prefer a better performance. Okay, now I'll talk about the camera. Now the camera, it's is good compared to some high-end smartphones I've seen. It has a very crisp uh, color, but the downside of the camera is that it doesn't have a perfect color representation. Okay, but it's crisp and clear. The photos are clear. The videos are also sharp and very good quality. But the letdown for me is that it doesn't have a perfect color representation, okay, of the object you're maybe capturing. So, but generally, the camera is very good. It's very good, especially for a rugged smartphone like this. Is very good. For the camera, I would recommend it. It's good. Now I'll talk about the waterproof test that I did. The manufacturers say the phone is waterproof. You can use it underwater and all that. Okay, from the little test I did, I just actually it was even I just did it because the phone fell on a muddy surface, so I just decided to wash it um, on a tap. So I turned on a tap and just ran water through the phone to rinse it away. Okay, so after doing that, I noticed the sound became muffled, very low. You know, the sound in the speaker became very low, which means water got into the speaker compartment and affected the speaker. So I, I browsed online trying to find a solution to it until I came across an app. I think the name of the app on Play Store is, I think it's Speaker Cleaner. That's the app I use that, with the vibration. from the app, it helped clear the water away. So if you have this phone and you're trying to use it to swim, just know that you're going to have issues with your speaker. Maybe having this app handy may help you remove the water from the speaker. So that's that for the waterproof test. Okay, I wonder what will happen if it's fully, because I've not actually submerged it inside the water. I ran tap water across it just to wash it. Okay, so one other thing I'll talk about is the portability of carrying this phone about. This is a humongous phone, I must say. It's a very huge phone. So I actually find it difficult because I'm the kind of person, I don't really like carrying huge. I prefer carrying portable devices about. So one thing I do is that when I'm going out for work or for any outing that requires me to carry my backpack, this goes with me. But any outing that does not require me to carry a backpack or any form of pouch, I keep this at home because it's not something you can place in your pocket. It's very heavy. It's very huge. So if you're going out with it, you must hold it on your hands, And I personally, I don't like holding devices like this, walking about. So those that can prefer this, they can go for it. Okay, so I think these are the points I want to make regarding this phone. Then talking about its durability, it is very durable. I've used this phone, and it has fallen several times out of my hands on hard surface, on tiled floor, and it actually withstands any form of rugged condition. It has one thing that I have in my device is just the scratches, the marks on the plastic parts, and I just have a small dent on the side metal surface because it actually hit a sharp edge. It fell down out of my hand and hit a sharp edge. So it gave it a sort of dent that's on the side aluminium part. Okay, but the phone, the screen is strong, can withstand shock and any form of damage. So for the durability, I give it a 98. If I'm to grade it, I give it a 98%. Is highly durable. Then another thing I will talk about is the fingerprint recognition, which is on the power button. Uh, for the fingerprint, I don't think it doesn't respond smoothly. I will have to place my finger several times before it responds. It's not as fluid as other devices I've used. So that is also one area that let me down on this one, the fingerprint um, uh, aspect. Okay, then other features like the floodlight, they work very well. The floodlight is really bright for campers. It's a very good device for camping because the floodlight really emits a bright light that can brighten your environment as a camper. Okay, so apart from all this, I've not really tested the USmart other the components that like the use smart microscope and endoscope. I'll do that much later, and I'm going to post a video regarding all those other um, connections this phone can take. Okay, so that's it, guys. If you have any question or you want to find out any other feature that I may have missed out in this video, please leave a comment and I will reply and give you an answer. Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful day.